Welcome to my latest video, and today I'm going to be talking about Jim Rohn. Now, you may not have heard about Jim Rohn, but he's someone I really look up to for all his knowledge and experience in the area of personal development. Now, if you're looking to learn something all the time, then this video is for you. Now, I'd never heard of this philosophy, but it's called the Ant philosophy, and today I want to share with you what I've learned from the Ant philosophy and possibly how you can implement it in your life. Now, the best way that we learn information is by rehearsing it, so that is why I want to repeat it by doing a video that I can also share with others as well. Now, the best way we transfer our information is by applying it to everyday situations, and this is the reason why most people, they know a lot of stuff but they don't necessarily apply it, and this is where people don't get the best out of things. So I'm going to be talking about the Ant philosophy, and this is basically what it consists of. Now, Jim Rohn said that ants never quit. You'll see ants running around frantically in the summer, gathering their supplies and running around as fast as they can with their other ants, looking for the best supplies and looking to build a base. Now, we all know they're preparing for the winter, but is this key factor that they're thinking winter in the summer? They anticipate what's coming next, and the reason why people don't see things coming is because they don't see what's coming next, and this is why that they suffer from the consequences of not anticipating. Ants never quit, as I said, and they always look for another way if they can't do the first thing they intended. They always keep going and keep going no matter what, because ants don't think of another option apart from getting what they want, so they will never stop. They're so persistent, but they also anticipate. They know what's coming, but they will never stop as well, and they will go out of their way to get exactly what it is they want. So as I said, ants think winter in summer because they think time is running out, and every day the clock is ticking for all of us, and we only have a certain amount of time to get things ready. Now, I'm not just talking about getting supplies ready or getting things ready for the winter. I'm just talking about thinking ahead, and thinking not just a week ahead or days ahead, but a month or months ahead, or even a year ahead, or 2 years ahead, or 5 years ahead. Because if you have a life plan, or you're thinking what you want to do in the future, then I'm sure it'll be much more compelling, but also you'll have an idea of what you're doing. Then you'll feel much more confident about the present moment. Ants don't think how nice the summer is. They do take it in, obviously, but they don't go on about how nice summer is, because they know that they need to be preparing for what's coming next. They're always thinking winter in the summer. But equally, in the winter, they're thinking summer. They know that the winter won't last forever, because as bad as the winter time is, the cold weather, they know that summer always follows winter. For the past 6,000 years, summer has always followed winter. So we know that after a hard winter, we're always guaranteed a good summer. Equally, it's not just winter and summer, or summer and winter we want to be talking about. When you're thinking positively, you've also got to think negatively, because you need to think everything might be going well, but you need to think about everything that is possibly going to go wrong, because if you can see that before it happens, this is when you know what's coming and you can anticipate much more early. But equally, when things are negative, you have to think positively. You can't think that things are going to stay the same way as they are all the time, because you have to believe, and things are around the corner and they do get better. So normally it's just a matter of time. I mean, I saw a quote today and it said, things take time, and this may not be enough as on itself, but it was the story that was behind it. It said a Rolls Royce takes 6 months to make, whereas a Toyota takes 13 hours to make. So if you think of progress and looking forward in that way, then it should put some light on the situation when you're trying to think positively in a negative situation. Now, one of the examples Jim Rohn gave was the World War, World War I, World War II. Now, at that time, people would have felt there was more difficulty in the world than opportunity, and this was true. But what people didn't always think, or some people thought, is that it can turn around, and it did. So you have to realise that there may be difficulty, but in difficulty there is always opportunity around the corner. So if you can know that in a hard time there'll always be good times coming, then this should be enough to pull you through. You might need to identify what it is exactly what's going to pull you through, but once you do, the hard times won't be as hard as they originally were. So anticipation is the biggest thing you want to acquire in life if you want to know what's coming and do things before other people. Because if you want to win at life, anticipation is definitely up there in the key things you want to be able to be doing in your day-to-day life. Thinking way ahead instead of just thinking about today. Now, as I said at the beginning, knowledge on its own is not enough. We need to be able to apply it. So if you can apply this information as soon as you've learnt it, that is the best way. Find a way how you can apply this to your own life straight away, because this is when you'll start to win at things and succeed at anything you want to do, because it is possible if you just turn what you know into reality. Now, a bit of advice on the best ways to gather information. I would recommend that you want to be gathering mentors, but mentors doesn't just mean a person who guides you on any aspects of life. It can be a book mentor, it can be a video mentor. It doesn't have to be a person, it can be a source of information that you use on a continual basis that is going to improve you as a person, and then hopefully be able to help other people as well. And in the meantime, whilst you're doing this, it should stop you procrastinating. Now, I'll be doing a video on procrastination very soon, so stay tuned for that video coming in the next few weeks. And if you want to learn more, then please always keep an eye out for my videos, and I'll keep doing some more articles on WordPress at lukemorton1.wordpress.com. Thank you for listening, and please watch again soon.